how I set up to do a video. And in this video, I'm going to make 2 flower arrangements. I thought I'd just give you a little tutorial on what it takes to make a video. So I make sure my camera has a fresh battery so that I have lots of time to video. And I stop in the bathroom because in here I wash my hair and get ready for the video by doing my hair. And it also, if I'm doing a video in a different room in my craft room, it takes time to set it up, and I'm going to use my kitchen today. So I put my light there because I have light coming from that door and light coming from this window. So I'm going to put my camera on this stand and set it up so that I can see when I put my makeup on in this setting. Hopefully that helps with getting it, putting it on properly for the lighting. And then I have to I have to clear my table off. So I took that stuff off my table so I could have a clear surface. And today I'm going to make a couple bouquets. Hopefully I'll have one for my kitchen. My husband brought me some lovely flowers. So I'm going to break them up and I'm going to see if I can get at least 2 pretty bouquets. This is one vase. And I have to go back to my craft room and find the other vase. So I just thought it was kind of interesting to show you guys what it takes to start a video. On an angle so we don't sit flat. These are kind of woody, so I'm going to kind of cut up the stem. Okay, we'll just pop these in. We don't want any leaves in the water. We'll cut that at an angle. It's kind of woody too, so I'm going to cut up a bit. Oops, what am I doing? I want to do the right ones. Okay. That's a nice one. Okay, I want to have a look at the roses because some of them are kind of sad. That one's broken right off. Little bud. And I'm going to take the leaves all off. We don't really need the leaves because we have lots of greenery to put in it. And I'm going to leave the buds. The roses look pretty good. I'm just going to pick some of these. These are just kind of spent. So I'm just going to pick those off because then it looks better. Just makes them look fresher. And these are just tricks I've learned from watching YouTube videos and watching people design. And I'm going to cut this at an angle. Sure, don't cut it too short. And it's woody. So I'm going to cut up the middle so they get more of a chance of getting the water in the food. And I'm not really arranging them right now. I'm just kind of placing them in there, cutting the ends off. I love those big mums. And here's our status, and the leaves go down quite low. So I'm gonna just take these little ones off. I might use them somewhere else. So we'll set those ones aside. And we'll cut this off at a good angle and we'll stick it in there. That's always a lovely filler. Wait a minute, I think I took one from that. I swiped one from this bundle. I should have moved that. I made 2 bundles. I separated the flowers and the leaves, and then I picked out all the flowers I wanted in one bunch and all the flowers I wanted in the other bunch, and that's what I'm making my bouquets from. And yes, I also washed the vases. The vases were thrifted from the thrift store, and they were about $1 each, and they're just plastic. But I thought they'll be just fine. Okay. There, I think that looks much better. And I'm going to cut these like this. And I'm going to cut them up the center so that they get lots of water going up into them, and put them in here. Now, that's pretty with the blooms. And we have this one. I think we need that on there anymore. We'll just cut that like that. So that's lots of water. We'll put that nice big one in there. Now this is a pretty yellow bouquet with a little dash of purple in here. Yeah, I got purple in that. So we'll put a little purple in there. There. Now, I don't think it's going to need a whole lot of, I think those will be nicer in the one in the living room because it's going to sit. Let's fill this one out with these leaves. Just going to put a few in here and see what happens. Tuck some leaves in here and there. Leaves usually last long. Now this one's going to be for the kitchen table. So you'll be able to see stuff all the way around. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty. And we can have one up like that. Oh, these two should be swapped. Nope. Okay, let's put that one in the middle and this one out front. Okay, that looks better. There's the roses. There's the ferny thing. And there's roses on that side. And the purple. And I'm going to put the big white mum in here. Big white mum in the center and the roses on the side. I like that. Okay, I just need let's take a little leaf and have it coming out here. Maybe another one for here. And just kind of fill it in that way. Oops. There, I like that. We could have a little bit here too. So I'm just taking pieces of these and sticking them in there. And I'll have to make sure my water comes up so that they get water. And I fill them with water. And maybe another one here. And let's just strip this off so we have a little bit poking up there. Okay, so I think that looks pretty for one bouquet. We'll get water and fill my vase up. Water and we'll fill the vase right up. Okay, I think that looks very pretty for the first bouquet. There. I think that looks, oops, better be careful, I got it pretty full. I think that looks very pretty. And this one's going to sit on my kitchen table. 50 cents a piece. I put the plant food that comes with the flowers in. Oops. Put those in to each of the vases and mixed them up. And then I just put so much water in the bottom. And now I'm going to take my second bundle of flowers to arrange them in my vase. And then I put the greens in. That's just the way I do it. This one is going to be for the living room, so it'll be against a wall. So I'll have like these big things in the back. And you can put florist foam in there to hold it in place if you want. You can put Scotch tape across here to make a grid, or if you have, oh, what are those things called you put down inside? A frog. If you have a frog, you can put a frog in, and it'll help hold your arrangement. Anyhow, I'm going to start by putting these beautiful flowers in. I like to take the leaves off. This is a lily. And it does not like to cut with scissors, but that's okay. We got it cut good. And I'm just going to cut up the middle a little bit. And it has a second lily here, so that should bloom. So I'm going to kind of put the, I'm going to take some of these ones off. Oops, that one's kind of droopy. Just get rid of the ugly leaves. We don't need the big, whoops, we want you, but we don't want the big leaf. And we'll cut this one shorter. Should really hold it up against your vase to see where to cut. And I'm just going to place these in here. And this is a lovely mum. Just take some of the droopy petals off because it makes it look fresher. There's a little bud down here, but I don't think it will do much. You never know. I'm pretty good at eyeballing the length, so, but if you're just new at this game, then make sure you hold it up against. But you want to cut off enough so that it's a nice fresh stem, nice fresh cut going in that water. Okay, let's just take all those leaves off, and some of these droopy petals can come off too. I just think it looks fresher. And the plant doesn't have to work so hard to get water. There, those are so pretty. And we got a little bit of a hydrangea here. Oh, we got some brown ones on here too, so we'll just snip them off. See, I'm just snipping them right there. And that takes those out of there. And we'll cut this there. I'll stick it in here. this is a pretty white one. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to take some of these leaves off. That big one doesn't need to be in there. Okay, hold it up. Alrighty, so now we got our blooms in here. I'm going to stick the yellow out here more. I'm just going to kind of bunch them all up here. And then I'm going to fill in, I think I'll use this one first. I like the glossiness. I'm going to have that right up front there. And I'm going to use these big ones at the back. We have a tall one. Yeah. Kind of spread them. I think this one's the biggest. Spread them out like that. And then I'm going to fill in with these ones kind of around inside the vase like this. And I think it's going to look better once I get it in the living room and against the wall, because then those things will stand up better. Okay, oops, come here, you. I don't want you over there, I want you there. And we'll put you in there. We'll put you, whoops, get in there. And we'll put you in here. There, that kind of fills that out better. There we go. And we have these big long ones here. They're fun. Let's stick them in here at the back too. Okay, so this is what this looks like. And I think because this one's so tall, I'm going to put 2 of these. You need to make sure your vase is full right up to the top if you've got pots up that high. And some of mine, oh, you can see it better. Well, first I had to clean the mess up and put the table all back in order. So that's what I did, and there sits my beautiful bouquet on my kitchen table, and I really, really like it. A sweet little bouquet right by the sink. The second bouquet sits in our living room on the console under our television, and it looks very, very beautiful. I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.